but there was a lot of confusion as well. It looked like an exciting times, challenging times, and nervous times at the same time, because what is ahead was not very clear. And perhaps that is the majority of the feelings that comes to you when you're about to start a new chapter in your life. And that's okay. I found that out a lot later. That's okay to have that kind of feeling. I don't have a prepared speech, but a couple of things that I wanted to kind of really tell you is I am finding that the lessons that I learned while I was in St. Xavier's a long time ago about excellence, about leadership, and about service somehow was ingrained in me. And that lesson kind of helped me through various different challenges when I was going to college in the U.S. It also helped me understand what is more important in life. What is more important in life, I find, and it could be different for different people, is the fact that I am blessed. We all are blessed in terms of the kind of resources that we have, the opportunities that we have to attend a very elite institutions like St. Xavier's, and the blessings that we've gotten needs to be, I think, handed down to people who are less blessed. And that is the reason why I am back in Nepal after spending about 18 years in the US. So I'm primarily a biotechnologist, if you would like. And after spending about 15, 18 years in the US, for some reason, and I don't know what it is, I don't think it is patriotism, but I feel somehow it is the service that I wanted to provide. I wanted to give back to the community where I am originally from. That made me think about coming back here and starting something that I had learned in the US. And it turns out that what we learn somewhere else is much more needed here in this country. There are a lot of things that are not going right in Nepal. We don't have the best roads. We don't have the best infrastructures. We don't have the best healthcare. However, we do have a lot of good things as well. And we need to kind of look into those good things and start thinking, how can we basically use those assets and contribute back to our society, to our communities. What amazes me about Nepal is the nature's blessings, right? We have the Himalayas, we have all the biodiversity, and we have, one of the best people, their hearts. And I deal with a lot of students coming from US and other places. And one thing that they really enjoy here is the hospitality. So there are some good things here. And, if you really look into the opportunities, there are a lot of challenges, but those challenges are opportunities as well. Some of you will be doctors, some of you will be engineers or social scientists, or you will get into some other aspects of our components of our, of our society and work. On every field that you get into, you will find opportunities because there are challenges, and challenges creates opportunities. One thing that I would like to kind of mention is after coming back to Nepal and setting up all the infrastructures and the capacities so we basically do a lot of disease work, disease studies. We have a biotechnology research center, and we built the DNA facility Nepal's first PCR lab back in 2007. And we did that because we really wanted to build the capacity to understand various different diseases. And after 14 years, those kind of facility is really playing a big role in our COVID pandemic situation. And then moving forward, there are other opportunities as well, other gaps as well, and other opportunities as well. And now we're producing vaccines for animals to start. Hopefully, we'll also get into humans as well, human vaccine. And as you know very well, now those are the two big gaps that we kind of faced, that our country was not fully prepared. And so to be able to contribute in that aspect is greatly gratifying. But I tell you, that is not the most gratifying thing about coming back to Nepal and working. Two things. One, more than 50% of our population is under the age of 30. So if there is any hope that I have for this country, it is the hope of folks like you who are well educated, who are smart, and who can contribute, who can build this country. And we need you more than any time in our history. We need each and every one of you to learn, to polish your skills, and to contribute back to our society, to our country. Why is that important? It is important because not too far from here, about maybe